Hey guys, it's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about some possible weekend league reward and division rival reward investments that you guys can make for Thursday when those come out. And I want to look at a lot of past team of the week informs that are very rare, but are cards that people are going to want to use in this upcoming weekend league and in weekend leagues to come. So yes, we do have to keep in mind that the Black Friday market crash, is near. It's near, it's coming, and it's already getting hyped up. We have videos coming out that people are making about the Black Friday market crash, and we have people on Twitter, talking about what investments to make when the market crashes on Black Friday, all kinds of stuff like that. But what I want to talk about today is the market's still going to go up on Thursday for weekend league rewards. So on Wednesday when this video goes out, you're going to have some opportunities to pick up some of these past team of the week informs that you see that you think will go up and that you find linkable or usable in game. And you're going to be able to make some coins from those. And that's the main part about these informs. You want to be choosing informs that are linkable, that are playable, and that have shown in the past that they've risen on team of the week or on weekend league rewards. So first example I want to look at here is Mr. Icardi. As you can see, he goes down to about 140k on Wednesdays, and then boom, Saturdays he's 168. The next week dropped down to 140 and rose to 162. The lowest I've seen him so far this week's about 140, so he's back to about that same range. I could definitely see him going to 160,000 coins again this weekend, even if we have a little bit less hype than we usually have on a weekend league rewards time. I still see these cards rising up in the hype just because they're so rare, and people are going to be making teams, people are going to be buying some cards to play in the weekend league with. And especially this Lacazette card is, I think, a great look now, with even better look since the Mkhitaryan SBC came out. You're going to have people that have Player of the Month Aubameyang and that new live item Mkhitaryan in their squad, and they want that Arsenal front trio that you can get in FIFA and put it together. So this card around 215,000 coins on Xbox is a great deal. Same thing with PS4, maybe around 220 on PS4 you can get in there, and it definitely rise up this weekend as people build teams and use that card. One other card I want to look at is Ciro Immobile, and this man looks good to me because he has that new link to the SMS, the Milinkovic-Savic SBC, and his cards kind of actually stayed high this week as people have used this card to link Savage in squads. So you can see here, usually he gets down to about 195k and then goes up to about 215 on the weekends. Did it for a couple weeks. And then this last week he didn't go up as much, but he's kind of stayed right around 200k, and I haven't been able to buy one just yet, but I'm looking to get one around 185 or under. That's kind of my buy price here on Xbox for this card. Mr. Immobile, I think he's a great card as well. People have used him, and he's very rare. As you can see here, we're on page 3 of just the compare price screen, so that not as many cards pop up, smaller screen, and we get to page 5, and that's all that there are on the market. The Suso Cards, another one that's interesting to me. People are saying that he's really good, and if you look at the number of games played on Futbin with the PGP graphs, he has played a lot of games. Tons of people are using this card. Tons of people even use the 84 rated card. So I've been looking to buy this card on bid under 60,000 coins because I think he can go to 70k this weekend. I didn't buy this card right here. It was fresh. This one right here was actually a fresh card. I just wanted to see if it sold, and it did not. So if it gets relisted for around 60k, I will pay a couple extra thousand coins for that fresh card, see if people notice that it actually is fresh, and makes a couple extra coins off of that, because people like to pay more for fresh cards. Anyways, Lacazette, Suso, Immobile, Icardi, and then there's one other guy I want to talk about, and he could get hyped up. He probably already is hyped up, and that is Mr. Virgil Van Dijk, and he's already hyped up because of the possibility that we are getting a inform Robertson from Team of the Week number 9 coming up. So that's something to watch out for. As you can see, there aren't very many of his inform on the market, and if that Robertson does come out, you might see kind of a panic sell, or people are trying to sell their investment of the Van Dijk inform. So keep your eyes out for that, because he might get some supply on the market. If his price drops below 280,000 coins, here on Xbox, that is, definitely pick one of them up. And PS4, do the same. If he drops below price target, pick him up, and you should be able to flip him. He goes over 300k pretty easily on the weekend, so that's something else to look at. It's all about the past Team of the Week informs, just because they're so rare, and you can find other cards like this. There are other ones out there. Go do some research for yourself, but I'm just picking ones that I have seen and that I like personally, just because of how much I've seen them used, or how I've heard people talk about how good they are in game, or some of the links that they provide to other players that are now in the game via SBCs and other stuff like that. So I'm just watching a lot of these cards right now. I'm probably going to make a few moves tonight and into the day tomorrow as I keep looking at these cards, and you should do the same. Don't go crazy on them. You know, if you have 300,000 coins, maybe pick up one or two of these cards. Like if you have 300,000, maybe try to get one or two Susos. It's not something to go all in with. It's something to just, you know, buy a couple cards and watch them rise into the weekend league hype, sell them on, and then wait until Sunday comes, which is a lot of people are looking at Sunday as a big time buy day, as the weekend league sell-off would be in full swing. One other thing I want to mention is possible icon increases. You might see some of the meta icons that have dropped a lot here in the past couple days. You might see them go up a little bit because there are qualifiers this weekend. So if you see a guy like maybe this Baby Blanc, and he's gone down a lot. He was over right around 1 million coins, and right now he's about 900. So if maybe you can snag one for like 880 or something like that. Some of these icons that are meta, that are actually used a lot in game, might go up a little bit, maybe just a small bit, but you know, not a ton, because the qualifiers aren't affecting everybody as they used to. So that's just something to look at. Wow, this Keen is cheap, 755. Wow, the icons are going low, man. The icons are getting low, that's for sure. Lots of stuff is getting low, and a lot of stuff is going to keep going low. So that's one other thing. Today on the transfer list, if you saw on Twitter, I posted a picture of a couple flips that I had. Some discard inform sales, 25,000 coins for a discard inform. I bought this card at 9,900 coins. Discard inform investing is key, man. It's a big time way to invest. I sold a couple bales today. I got one at 507 and one at 477, and I sold them both for 540. So that was some good money. 36k profit from the bale that I bought at 477. I've also flipped a couple Walkers and a Harry Kane. I do actually think I have one more. Do I have another Walker back here? I do not. I thought I had another Kyle Walker, but I don't. Anyways, those UCL cards have gotten low as well, because we had that added supply to the market with that 2-player pack SBC. So some of those are still low. Some of the meta guys might rise a little bit into the weekend league, but that's a little bit more of a risky play. These guys are pretty safe because they're cheaper. If somebody's building a Black Friday team, they're probably, you know, buying some maybe past Team of the Week informs, some cheap gold cards, and just stuff that won't get hit as much by a big pack opening. Obviously, a guy like Suso, Immobile, Icardi, they're not going to get hit that bad because they're not in packs like some other gold cards are. So definitely look into these into these past Team of the Week informs for some investments for this Thursday's weekend league rewards. If you enjoyed the video, slap a thumbs up on it and subscribe to the channel. If you're new, click the bell to get notifications when a video goes live. It's been Nate, the Foot Accountant. Catch you guys later. Peace out.